In my opinion, and I've trained with both guys, John and John Douvris and John LaRota, but whether it's structure or not, John LaRota has no chance of winning. John Douvris is far too good a competitor at this time.
John does not have the stature of a typical athlete, but he's quick. I know from the past he's quick and he's a smart fighter, and he's been winning a lot of tournaments. So and he's surprisingly quick and agile for his size.
Look at the speed on that back fist from John Douvris. Tremendously fast. And they call him a 230-pound slow heavyweight. I don't know, John. You tell me.
Like I said, he doesn't have the stature of a typical athlete, but don't let yourself be fooled by the looks, because he can move. And I know in the past that John has won a lot of tournaments, and I'm sure he's going to do some more. He's not a quick fighter or anything like that, but he's a smart guy.
By a heavyweight?
He's a smart guy.
That's a heavyweight.
He's a smart fighter. He knows where he's going with this.
But I'm amazed at the fact that he's really right now, he's outspeeding the lightweight. He's outspeeding him. I know he's using smart technique and he's playing the game, but he's actually showing to be the faster of the two competitors.
You know, I think what he's doing is conserving his energy, and when he has to, he strikes.
He's fighting like a lightweight. I'm impressed. He's fighting like a lightweight. That's impressive. And this is what I try to do in my fights. I try to beat the lightweight of his game.
Again, with the lead hand and back fist, he scores with that.
What do you guys call that in full contact?
A jab.
A jab. A very effective technique in three different sports. Full contact, semi-contact, karate, or boxing. You just saw Douvris throw a hook kick.
That's right. Well, that's it. John is a versatile fighter. There you go. John proves to be the best fighter again tonight. Like I said earlier, he's not the quickest fighter, but he's smart, and he uses his experience against maybe a young man that's just coming up in Yves Lalonde. Yves Lalonde gave a good showing of himself, and it's a shame that he had to lose, but John proved to be the best competitor tonight. Now he's going to have to go against Mario Valdedo, who's the defending grand champion of this tournament.
You saw earlier, John, Yves make Daniel Baudry, who's a top fighter in this area and one of the better fighters, I think, lightweight in North America. And you saw Yves make him look not so good today. I think the final score was 5-1, and he was really impressive against him. Whereas John Douvris got out there and made Yves look like, 5-0.
Yeah, that's right.
And outspeed him. Even actually, John fought the fighter of the lightweight. He ran from him and used the defensive skills against him. And he did not fight the fight of a typical heavyweight. And that is the pattern that has changed throughout the national circuit.
He's certainly proving to be a fighter with depth.
What about the legs? What about the kicks?
That's right, John. For a big guy, he's very flexible, and he's like I said before, he's not tremendously quick, but when he does attack, he goes for it, and he makes sure that his opponent is distracted somehow, and he goes for the points. We're giving John a little bit of a break now. He just fought, and he's going to go against Mario Valdedo for the Grand Championship. So Mario hasn't fought today. So I wonder, what's your opinion about defending Grand Championships, not warming up or anything like that?
Well, as you know, I own most of the defending Grand Championships in North America. I am one of the few fighters who has successfully been able to do it. I've been able to do it over the years by getting good warm-ups before the fight. So a lot of people can do it and a lot of people can't. I think we have a scoring discrepancy here. So that's 1 point for John Douvris. He has 4 flags, and there was a little problem there with the referees.
Mathieu comes back with a reverse punch of his own, scores with it. So I guess it's 1-1.
John, you alluded earlier to you don't think he's that fast. I think he's very fast.
Well, listen, for a heavyweight, he's quick, that's for sure. But compared to maybe the lighter fighters, he's not tremendously quick.
There's another kick to the head. And it's another point for John Douvris.
So John is running away with this. Another score.
There's that reverse punch that I saw him use so successfully earlier in the heavyweight division. Not to labor on anything, I taught him that reverse punch. There's that kick again. You sure this guy's name is not Bill Wallace?
John has come a long way since I last saw him, I'll tell you frankly. And
they scored the reverse punch. Mario is not going to back down on this, is he?
No, sir. He's a fierce one, and
you know him quite well.
Yes, he's won a number of tournaments, but I think that tonight he's got his hands full, obviously. I think that he might not have been expecting this much of a fight from John, and obviously he's surprised a little bit.
I think as an announcer I can't say anything about it, but I think on the last call before that one, Mario got 3 flags. He got one from Betty Hills there, and he got one from this corner referee over here and this corner referee over there. And sometimes the referee is calling so fast he can't see a call. And me as an announcer, I can't jump up and say that was a point.
There's a point, right?
He had 3 flags, but I'm positive. I have great eyes for this. I've been doing it for a long time, and I know he got 3 red flags for him. And the referees just missed it on that.
Well,
on that occasion.
That's it. That's the nature of the business. We're sometimes victims to human error or a lack of judgment. And
well, that's why we have stop action. We have stop action so the referee can take his time and look around. Not too much time, mind you, but he can stop the clock or whatever and look around to make sure that he doesn't miss any of the points. And when you get 3 flags up like that, that's 3 flags, and that could hurt this young man. He could lose by 1 point in the finals. And there's one more round to go, and it could be, instead of 5-2, it could be 5-3. We'll see
what going into the second round now.
There's that back fist again. There's another point for John Douvris. There's that kick. There's that kick. I think we should call this guy Bill Wallace.
I guess I should reassess my position as far as his speed is concerned.
I think so.
He's proving to be a little quicker than I thought.
The last one was from Mario. Let's see who gets this one. It looks like a clash, but John Douvris got the point. A sweep attempt that time. A reverse punch followed with a sweep attempt. No call.
John is very confident. Yeah, John's very confident. He's having fun out there.
He's starting to showboat. He's starting to showboat a little bit here. I don't think he should take Mario lightly.
Mario has come back from apparent defeat in the past, so you shouldn't let your guard down even if you're winning that.
I never underestimate another fighter, and no matter how far I am ahead, what I continue to do is keep the pressure on and push it to the limit. You never know what can happen.
John is coming down. He's coming forward with his head down, which could be dangerous for clash of heads. But Mario is kind of waiting and trying to counterpunch him.
A lot of times when you duck your head like that, you run into a knee.
That's right.
There's that back fist again. John Douvris in the back fist.
I think that John's got Mario mesmerized because Mario's not reacting at all to what's happening.
That was a clean block by Mario. I don't know whether the referee saw it. Oh, they call a point for John Douvris. I think I'm right on this one.
The time.
But
Time is called, and I think that John Douvris has just defeated Mario Palado for the Grand Champion.
An impressive victory.
Absolutely.
10-4. Impressive. Impressive. I don't know the exact score of but I think John Tyrion, Dojo, John Douvris, and Raymond Deschamps, if we were going, we would go 1, 2, 3, John Douvris 1, John Tyrion 2, a guy who hasn't competed as a dojo for about 2 or 3 years, and Raymond Deschamps 3. That's impressive. I'm very impressed with that.
These were the three top schools today in this karate tournament. John Douvris deserves quite a bit of credit because he's brought a lot of fighters here, and they've won a lot of first place and second place and third place. And John himself won the Grand Championship, so he deserves a real big kind of applause.
I think John Douvris has won it. I think they've won 12 first places, numerous second places, and numerous third places. I don't know.
Well, all in all, Nasty, I think this was a pretty good tournament, and we saw some good fights, some great katos. I was really impressed with Miss Lamoureux from Montreal with her musical kato, and John Douvris' fighting was great. I certainly commend him and congratulate him for winning Grand Championship, and I hope that everybody enjoyed the fights today, and I certainly want to thank you for helping me out today with your expert commentating, and it was a pleasure working with you.
Thank you.